This video is brought to you by The Vampire Goes to the Dentist, available on iTunes, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Smashwords. Physical copies available on Amazon and at Read Our Toys in Eugene, Oregon. Hey guys, Jake Vamp here.
Ben Rieger.
We are on our way to see Men in Black International, aka Thor and Valkyrie. Save the planet from aliens again.
Right? Just aliens fighting aliens.
Oh, barely made it. And then we actually get to see what the spoiler says, like the spoiler of her becoming the Queen of Asgard and everything. Because remember I said that was a spoiler in the Men in Black trailer.
Really?
He says, "Are you the queen? Are you a queen?" And she says no. But she really is.
But that did happen in Endgame though, right? He's like, "You're in charge now."
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She was a queen. So the Men in Black trailer spoiled Endgame.
Right.
Oh, and I forgot to mention this, and I think I'm the only person in the world that thinks this, because I've never heard it anywhere else, so you heard it here first. Have you ever watched Once Upon a Time?
I saw like season 1.
Okay, so Once Upon a Time is like all the Disney characters reimagined basically into the real world and all this shit.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's connected to the Marvel Universe.
Well, I mean, they could easily connect it now that Disney owns everything.
Right. But here's why I think this. Because the dimensions, the way that they travel through different worlds and stuff, is through portals, right?
Mm-hmm.
These portals look awfully like Doctor Strange portals.
Really?
Yes. With the sparks flying and shit.
What?
I'll show you a video of it. And I've been thinking this, I just never said it, but now I'm saying it, and now you're the first to hear on Jake Vamp's channel that the Marvel Universe and Once Upon a Time is connected in some way, even though the show is over now.
Through magic.
Through at least their magic portals. And they could technically cross over if they wanted to.
There's the whole multiverse thing where, okay, so there was a deleted scene that was supposed to be in Spider-Man that connected it to the current Spider-Man Marvel Universe iteration, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that would say that all of these things just could be connected by a giant multiverse a la Kingdom Hearts.
Right. But very rarely do you see like something like that connects something unspoken. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because I don't know if it's a coincidence or if they meant to do it that way or what, but the portals look exactly the same. They just don't do all the bullshit.
Maybe. I mean, it's, like I say, it's not beyond the realm of possibility anymore.
Yeah.
And in all of Doctor Strange's adventures, I'm sure he had some run-ins with some fairy tale characters.
And that would be cool. Because I actually liked Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time.
But,
yeah, no, the first season was great, but this was like Game of Thrones was out. And we just stopped watching, started watching that, and back when Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead were the two best shows on television.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead, they should have ended already. I mean,
I don't know. I think they're doing better now.
I know.
Than they did in season.
I was completely unsatisfied with how the way the whole season ended. Like,
I haven't watched.
Did you hear
this?
Robert Kirkman just ended the comic series?
Yeah.
He just abruptly ended it for no reason. Like, this is where the story was going. he wrote a letter, said, I didn't want to do it, but that's where the story was going.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
I haven't seen this past season, the last. I think it's the last season of The Walking Dead. Season.
Oh, okay. This latest. So you
I don't remember which one it is.
You will see what I mean. This latest season.
Yeah.
When you catch up, you will see what I mean. It I don't want to spoil it, but it disappointed me. I can say that.
Yeah.
And just about everyone I know.
Well, Game of Thrones season
of-
finale disappointed a lot of people. It didn't really disappoint me. So.
It disappointed me. It did. I will say that there was a lot of unsatisfying stuff going on. You know.
But see, Sons of Anarchy was like that for a while, where I was really into it for the first 3 or 4 seasons, and then it just kind of,
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I got back into it on like the 5th or 6th season, and I think it was the 6th season was one of the best seasons it ever had, and then the 7th season was pretty decent. But then I had to go through and watch all the seasons again, and those seasons were just really slow, I guess.
Right.
I don't know, maybe they had another writer's.
That's how accidents happen.
Yeah.
Some guy just pulled out in front of us. We're doing, what is it, 55 on this road?
Yeah, this is a 55.
He pulls out right in front of us. Good thing, there's good brakes in here.
No, good thing you have a good driver.
Yeah, paying attention.
Always. 100%.
Down with that. Did somebody tell these people that Christmas is over?
Christmas is over?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's Christmas every day.
It's freaking July. It's halfway.
Haven't you heard of Christmas in July?
I guess I have. I don't know what it is though.
It's where you give me presents.
I hate this holiday already.
That's okay. You can hate it. It's all good.
As long as I observe it, right?
Yep. As long as you observe it, recognize that it's there, get paid time and a half. But so this Men in Black movie that we're going to see is supposed to be, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a new trilogy, a kickoff to a new trilogy, or if it's just, I mean, I know it's like a continuation to the...
Well, none of the original characters are there, I guess, except for the lady who played the boss. She was there in the 3rd one, I think. Yeah. At least the lady in the trailer who plays the boss.
I don't remember. It's been freaking forever since I saw the 3rd one. Maybe, yeah. I think the British lady.
The British lady, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She had to step in because the other guy died.
Zed.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. So, yeah, I think she's in here. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's like a continuation or just a continuation of the other 3 films, or if they're trying to kick off another like trilogy of the international.
I'm thinking that's what they're doing because, like I said, none of the original characters are there, and if it was a continuation, you would think you would see some of them, or at least
it's
cameos.
It's got to be kind of a continuation,
right?
You know,
right? Especially since you got one of the same actors playing the same role.
Yeah. So I guess it maybe could be both, but I don't know if they're trying to do like a trilogy with it or what. It hasn't made that much money. It costs like $102 million to do. I don't know if
the last Men in Black was so cheesy and campy that it's probably hard to get away from.
Did you just say the last Men in Black, like Men in Black 3?
No, no, Men in Black 3 wasn't too bad, but Men in Black 2 was.
Oh yeah, Men in Black 2 was terrible. Men in Black 3 was great. I thought that was better than the first one.
I don't know.
With
I thought the first one was excellent.
with Josh Brolin playing Tommy Lee Jones, and then Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh yeah.
And then the dude that played the bad guy, man, he was.
Oh, Josh Brolin was so dead on.
Yeah, he was. I thought
it was like
it
wow.
had a great story. The time travel and everything worked well. I thought it was freaking fantastic.
Yeah, I like that.
But the second was garbage.
Yes.
That was just like, I don't even know why they made that one.
So, but
well, they wanted to capitalize on like money, but
right.
They actually did a good job with the third one.
Yeah.
And the first one, you just can't really replicate.
Not sure if I like the Men in Black time travel method though.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. Not a whole lot of people would want to do it.
Oh man, I wouldn't. I'm cool.
I mean, how many people skydive? Seriously,
Yeah, but mine would glitch or some shit. Oh, just a second.
Well, I mean, just like skydiving. Sometimes, unfortunately, your parachute just won't open.
Right.
I mean, sometimes your time travel device is shit. It doesn't open.
Oh man.
But,
that would be fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
And
I'm cool jumping off a building without any parachutes anyway. I don't care if I got a time travel device or not.
I think I'd be a whole lot safer if I did have the time travel device. I would just hope like hell that I didn't go back in time doing the same thing that I was doing.
You could splatter on the ground in 1960.
Yeah. So this guy just came out of nowhere and all over the ground, dressed really oddly.
This is the 6th time this year. What the hell?
Yeah. Same building too. That's really weird.
Keanu Reeves has been taking photos, filming Bill and Ted 3.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. I'm really hyped for this movie. Really hyped. You guys get hyped too, because it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I hope it's just as cheesy and corny as the other two.
Oh, it's got to be, man. It's got to be. Well, it's probably more adult.
What?
Like...
What? Adult?
Could you see John Wick go, no.
Well, that'd be cool if they had to go back in, or go back into the time or to the future to get John Wick. And then Neo. And get all these fucking Keanu Reeves character and Keanu Reeves character in Bill and Ted would be like, what?
Well, they're going to youthify him at some point, just like everybody else has been doing lately.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to see a young Bill and Ted too.
That's okay. I'm fine with that.
Show up in a phone booth.
They've already cast their daughters and everything. So.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, they look like they could actually be their daughters. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm really psyched. I just don't know what they're gonna use. Are they gonna use a cell phone as a time travel device, or
I don't know?
Because I did. If you look at my my Facebook, I did. Maybe even my Twitter. I'm not sure if I put it on my Twitter or my Instagram, but I did find an old phone booth. Didn't have a phone in it or anything.
I saw that, yeah.
And I said that it was Bill and Ted's time travel device. Or Superman's changing area.
Probably that, because,
well,
there's no phone in it.
Doors.
Probably got ripped out when he was changing.
Oh, yeah. Or Deadpool.
Right? That was hilarious. I like that.
But yeah, that's going to be a great movie. I'm going to like that a lot.
Yeah.
They just, I know they'll do it right because Keanu, he keeps with his franchises pretty well. He knows what he's doing, and he'll kind of get the director in the right direction if he needs to.
Right.
I'm sure of it. From everything that I hear about him, being how nice he is and everything, how just a chill guy he is and everything, you know.
Right.
I think
He's probably super easy to work with.
Yeah.
Now that he went on to become super famous, but the other guy didn't do squat hardly after that.
Yeah.
Did some voice acting,
Yeah.
but it's good to see that he's going to be in a major motion picture.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're bringing him back too, as playing the same character and not somebody that we don't know.
Right.
That's
Well,
what I really like.
If you remember Bill and Ted 2, by this time they're supposed to have changed the world and made the song that unified all the nations and
Right.
So
my only sadness is George Carlin won't be in it.
right. But they can put him in it.
No, yeah, they can. And they can do, shout outs to him and everything. Huh? George Carlin?
George Carlin, yeah.
Because, he was
Rufus.
Rufus, and he's the one that, had came back in time for him and all that good stuff. But, yeah, that's gonna make me sad, but
Right. What
that's
can you
life.
do?
Every time I see a Marvel movie, I'm sad now because of Stan Lee. So
Right, especially since they had that intro in Captain Marvel.
yeah, that was the coolest intro. They should keep that intro
Right.
forever. And now I have to actually purchase Captain Marvel, even though it wasn't a super great movie or anything. But just because of that intro,
And they're gonna do they're gonna say Phase 4 is done, and then the next iteration of the Avengers begins, right? After Spider-Man. Is that how it's working?
yeah. So Spider-Man: Far From Home is like the bookend to Phase 3, because it ends that
Right.
era of superheroes, and then I believe Comic-Con. Is it Comic-Con? Yeah, I think it's San Diego Comic-Con. They're going to be there to announce like what's going on with Phase 4. They're in talks.
Nice.
They're in talks with Keanu for Eternals. They're in talks with Maleficent. Come on.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie. For
What?
the Eternals. Yeah. Yep. They're looking to get some pretty big names attached to the Eternals, which is cool with me.
You gonna have Matt Damon in there too?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
He's already been in a Marvel movie, so
Why not?
actually with 2 of them, right?
I'd be okay with Ben Affleck coming over to Marvel.
Because
It's
wasn't
not
it,
like nobody else has ever done it.
wasn't Matt Damon the hillbilly dude that gets his truck stolen in Deadpool?
He was, but he was also Loki in the recreation of what happened in Thor 2. Yeah. He's been... I love it when they do that. Like Tom Cruise's best role, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but Tom Cruise's best role was a cameo that nobody even knew who he was. It was the Tropic Thunder cameo where he was that asshole boss.
Oh.
That was his best role ever. besides Vanilla Sky. Vanilla Sky was a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, go out and see it. It's Tom Cruise's probably best movie ever.
What about the Mission Impossible movies?
I like Ghost Protocol. Sorry. Not a big fan of the Mission Impossible
no
movies.
Top Gun or
Nope, Top Gun was... I fell asleep to it several times. I don't even remember it. That's how bad it was. I mean, I know somebody's name was Goose.
Somebody's name was Goose.
Because they named the cat in Captain
That was
Marvel
Val Kilmer.
after hers.
Val Kilmer's name was Goose.
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm going to get hate for it, but you know what? Oh, well. I've never really been a Tom Cruise fan. I thought he was a bad choice for what is it?
War of the Worlds.
Yeah, War of the Worlds.
I liked that movie. I thought it was good.
I thought it was terrible.
Really?
Absolutely.
I liked that movie.
Garbage.
But then sometimes I do wind up liking movies that everybody else seems to hate.
Well, I mean,
Like, I like The Happening.
oh God, don't even get me started on that movie. That movie was terrible. Oh, the plants are killing everybody.
It's just... That wasn't it. I just loved seeing everybody commit suicide.
Gee, that would have
The guy
been...
who laid down in front of the lawnmower, wasn't that great?
That movie would have been better if everybody was actually committing suicide. They read the end of the script and they're like, oh shit, nope.
And then they had to outrun the wind. I mean, that's even worse than a cloud.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna head in and watch Men in Black, and then we'll
We'll
let
be
you
back
know
with our review.
what we thought of it. All right, guys. So spoilers.
We are back.
Men in Black International. We'll start with Mom. Mom, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Okay. So we got she liked it from Mom. Ben?
It was okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
There were some really glaring problems in my opinion.
Like?
Like they didn't act very Men in Blacky. They were more like, I don't know.
Men in Blacky?
Yeah. It was more like men in casual attire. They didn't.
If you're talking about that one, again, spoilers, that one part where they're not in the Men in Black uniform.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about there's supposed to be a strict set of rules that they're supposed to follow, and
like the
they
original
kind of
three
threw
didn't
those
follow
out the
at all?
window. Yeah, but at least they got in trouble for it when they did.
Well, I mean, they wasn't ran by the enemy either, so.
Yeah. Wasn't that such a huge twist when Liam Neeson turned out to be the bad guy?
You know what, though? I that's what I thought was going to happen, and then towards the end, I was like, oh, well, maybe not. And then fucking he did.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I thought they were both gonna be, honestly. And I still think the Liam Neeson character still is
A bad guy?
been replaced.
Of course he has. It showed it.
You know.
It showed that he was replaced. He died.
So they kind of never addressed that. They just go ahead and use whatever equipment they have available whenever they feel like it. There's no discretion at all.
Yeah, I would agree.
She, as a probationary agent, gets sent to a place that the lady knows is something wrong to sniff out what's wrong.
What better way to find out if something's wrong than somebody that's never been there, that doesn't know what's going on? You know? That's how I look at it. It's like, you know, who are you going to send people that are in the Men in Black that have, you know,
Look,
know what's
if there's a
going on
cop
and all that stuff?
and the guy, and you got a rookie cop that just starts, you don't send him to another precinct where you think everyone's dirty to find out if everyone's dirty.
Sure you do. You
No,
can't
you
send,
don't. The guy don't know what he's doing.
You can't send, but she's not just a rookie cop either. She passed all the tests and did all that stuff. She's a very smart rookie.
Yes.
And then, yeah, absolutely, you would send somebody that you wouldn't be dirty, that you know wouldn't be dirty. You would send that person into an undercover kind of situation. That's exactly what you
For training?
Not for training. That's what I'm saying is I don't think she was actually there training. It wasn't training. It was like the Will Smith character in the original Men in Black, where he wasn't really going through the tests. I mean, if he was actually going through the tests, they wouldn't have just said, okay, fuck everybody else, and hired him. You know what I mean?
Right.
They were just seeing what his skills were. They already knew that they were going to hire him or recruit him or whatever.
I mean, did they make her shoot the little girl with the advanced science books?
No, but then they couldn't have an exact carbon copy of the original.
Right, I know. It just didn't. There was something wrong with the feel of the movie. That look, the movie itself was kind of enjoyable. It just didn't feel like a Men in Black to me.
Right. Well, so I kind of disagree. In the original Men in Black's very, it didn't have a whole lot of discretion in the first place. Sometimes, like for instance, when don't push the red button, and then they push it, and they're all going through the traffic, and then this big street opens up in front of everybody in the traffic.
Right.
That's not discretionary at all. So I felt that was kind of the same.
Right, but they had a
thing
whole
that they
scene about how they were got in trouble for that.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, look at this, and he throws the newspaper down, and it shows the car on the ceiling. And he's like, I should fire you guys right now.
But that was, yeah. But again, this was a continuation of the Men in Black thing, so we know that they can get in trouble with it. I felt that if something like that would have happened, it would have just drug it on a little bit. And they were in a different part of the world. She was, neuralizing everybody when they were flying around on the motorcycle thing.
No more timer. I guess you just decide how long you want a person to forget.
Well, again, I just thought that was something that was kind of known. I think the timer is
but
still
then
there.
they didn't show it when they showed the front of the timer, and it all opened up, all Transformer stuff.
Maybe. I mean,
then
it's a few years later, man. We're talking about, 10 years or so.
Right. The movie was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good, fun summer movie.
So what's your rating? What would you rate it?
I'd give it a 6. Some of the special effects were a little bad too.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
But maybe 6 is being a little harsh. Maybe 6.5. 7, somewhere in there.
Okay. So that was actually worse than your Dark Phoenix review.
Yeah, it was.
That's interesting.
Right. But then I have different opinions about movies than a lot of people, so.
No, yeah, I got you. I just thought your opinion of this would be way better than Dark Phoenix.
Was it a better movie than the Dark Phoenix?
I liked it much better.
Yes, I think it was a better movie than the Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
So I can say that, yes, it was a better movie than the Dark Phoenix. And I gave the Dark Phoenix a 7. But I was being generous because I liked the actors.
Man, you can't be generous because you like the actors.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
So mine, I give it a 5.5 on my scale, which is way better than the Dark Phoenix, in my opinion. Because I believe Dark Phoenix was a 4.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I had fun with this movie. I felt like it was very Men in Blacky. Damn, I missed the exit for us.
Oh.
But that's okay.
I just figured we'd go down 99.
Yeah.
Since there's nobody.
But I like going down the river.
Right.
These new contacts that I have are making my eyes itch.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I have drops and everything, and it's just irritating my eyes, so I have to scratch it sometimes, and I think I just blinked when we were passing the exit there. Anyway, so I felt like, again, this was very Men in Blacky. I felt like it was part of the series. I liked the little nods that it gave to the
that was
to the
cool.
original ones. The painting with J and K and the roach.
That was tight. Yeah.
Yeah. And then again, like the little things in there that they had, like the sun being part of the weapon. You know, that's kind of like the galaxy thing. And,
Right.
you know, the little cricket gun, and she was like, "Oh no, not that," you know. I felt that was fun. I thought the special effects was pretty damn good. The aliens looked really good. My biggest problem with it, okay, and we've discussed this before, at first it was like at a 7.5 was my final decision until, you know, and I liked the two antagonists, the twin guys.
The special effects on those guys were really good.
It was really good, but
the little companion dude.
Well, here's my issue.
No.
It was cloud. It was like a cloud. You know.
Well,
it was like a, you know, it was definitely better than like.
It had that cool little universal view through it, though.
Right, and that's why I'm saying it was kind of cool.
Right.
You know, it was kind of cool.
Like walking portals or something.
Yeah, they kind of look like Galaxy from the comic books.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool, but they had the cloud behind it, and that kind of threw me off. And you know,
clouds are scary, don't you know?
I hate clouds.
Clouds are so scary.
Being the bad guy. But I thought they were pretty cool. They gave me the Matrix twin vibe,
right?
Which I thought was really cool.
They could dance, that's for sure.
They could dance. I like the dancing. I don't know if that guy is an actual twin or not, or if that was just two guys that looked alike. But I'm gonna.
On the credits, it said twins.
Yeah, it did say twins.
Did it?
Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah. That I gotta look that up and see if they're.
And it had two names.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I mean, yeah.
In the credits, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if they're actual twins, like, do they have the same last name, or were they two?
They did have the same last name.
They did.
Yep.
Okay, see, I didn't see that. But that was really cool. I really liked the twins. But then, okay, so the whole cloud thingy, their powers were really cool too.
Yeah.
But the whole cloud thing kind of knocked it down a bit for me. I would say to like a 6.5. And then, wouldn't you fucking know it, at the very end of the movie, tentacles! Fucking tentacles! I hate tentacles! They are not scary! Stop putting tentacles
and in this case,
in the fucking movie!
They're not sexy either.
Right!
Unless you're Japanese, tentacles are not sexy.
Man, I don't know what it is about these Hollywood. I know what it is, actually. It's the same motherfucker going around and say, ooh, clouds and tentacles. Yeah. Let's write some clouds and tentacles in there. Fucking stop it.
The only thing that could be scary here is clouds with tentacles.
God, don't.
Okay, here's a question. She put that gun on full blast, right? And then shot it into the portal.
Yeah.
And the only destruction it caused was just a little bit of pop along the now, okay, so it might have been transported through the portal to wherever, right? But it still should have exploded a bit more than that, I think, on our side.
On our side, yeah. But I liked everybody's acting. The jokes were pretty decent. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
overall, a fun movie.
I just felt like none of the agents took their being an agent seriously, except maybe Agent C.
Well, Agent C was kind of a C.
Yes, I agree. But at least
they named me that
like
for a reason. But see, actually, I thought he was probably going to be the bad guy. They did a really good.
There was a lot
job.
of red herrings in that movie.
They did a really good job with like pointing you in the wrong direction.
Yeah, there was a lot of red herrings in that movie.
I thought that was pretty decent. I also felt like they kind of held our hand a little bit with the whole alien.
Yeah, there wasn't much of a mystery to it, and the whole. I mean, you could just tell right away that they lost that fight. You know, right at the beginning, it wasn't a surprise.
Yeah.
And when the bad guys turned out to be the bad guys, it wasn't a surprise. You saw it coming the entire time. And despite all the red herrings.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I thought towards the end, I was like, oh, okay, well, he's not the bad guy. And then, yes, he is. He's part of the
I
bad
never
guy.
thought that. I always thought he was
Well,
the
I
bad
thought
guy.
it was kind of towards the end of the movie, you know? I thought they were going to just close it away and be done, because it was time for the movie to be over.
And then the girl figures out, oh, what if they needed it to protect themselves? Like, well, why did they go on a killing spree then?
Right? Well, sometimes that's probably just how people communicate.
Right, yeah.
You know?
I mean, I remember that one time I needed a cheeseburger and everyone at McDonald's died.
Well, you gotta kill your hunger. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
I needed to communicate that for sure. At least I got my cheeseburger. That last guy, he made it well.
Did he?
Oh yeah, barely
Man,
any
you're
blood.
making me hungry now. I don't even know of a place that's open right now.
I thought the two characters had some pretty good chemistry for comedy.
Yeah, that's what I really was hoping too. Like, because Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth, yeah, had real good chemistry in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
They did a really good job.
Yeah.
And they did a good job here. I liked the Liam Neeson character. I liked him in the Men in Black. I
Yeah.
really wish he wasn't the bad guy though.
Me too. Because I would have liked to seen him stick around maybe for the future of the franchise.
Yeah, exactly. For at least 2 more movies, maybe kind of be the Tommy Lee Jones of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Kind of, but you know, maybe even like more of a Zed kind of character, but just the older, wiser Men in Black.
Right.
But that didn't happen.
And I thought it was kind of strange that the guy turned on. Okay, so I don't know if there's some kind of blood oath or whatever that he gave to her, but it seemed to me like his loyalty to her should be a lot more strong than his loyalty to some random girl that let him out the window one time.
Well, she saved him. She saved him from the Men in Black.
Well, that's true. And then she became one, so.
Yeah. And then, and I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that was just a quick turn, like, oh, well, fuck this lady then.
No, yeah, I agree. It was kind of out of nowhere. But that's what I meant by they kind of held our hand, because we knew that would kind of come into play later on. And I hate when they foreshadow something so simple that you didn't really need to foreshadow. You know?
Right.
You could have just... You didn't have to do the whole and then have her go, and,
Yeah.
you know, oh, it's you, Molly. Ha. Now I
Right.
kill my master that I've
Been serving for the
Been
power
serving
probably
for
for the past 20 years or
20
so. Yeah.
So, you know, I get it.
You know, and of course I understand some things just are done to move the story along. Like they could have made it to where he took them out to go kill them and then let him go somewhere else to where he wouldn't get in trouble or something like that. But no, he just turned a gun on her, like, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, that's forgivable, I guess, in a
Well, I
comedy
mean,
sort of way.
what
But
blah 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 I mean was that I will kill anybody for you.
right,
Just say the word. And I was like,
but she didn't. She
that
didn't
was-
say any words. She didn't say kill this bitch or even help me out. He just turned on her right away. Oh, it's you. I'm gonna kill you then. But
Well, he wanted to kill somebody, man.
Right.
Come on.
I was kind of hoping he'd hit Hemsworth with the hammer,
Yeah, right.
but that didn't happen. You know.
No matter how many times you see that on the trailer, it's still funny in person, like
Right.
in the movie. I wish. So here's my thing. I wish they would stop giving you 99% of the movie in the freaking trailer.
Yeah,
Absolutely. That's what I love about the Avengers.
That would have been a great
trailers.
surprise scene.
Yeah, that would have been a great joke, especially for like all of us comic book nerds that watch the superhero movies and stuff.
Mhm.
That would have been a great joke to keep to the side and not tell anybody, you know. And I feel like sometimes those just are very few and far between when they surprise us with the joke.
Right.
You know, especially like a really funny one. You know. And
Yeah.
I wish they would just freaking let us enjoy the movie. Show it. Obviously, I
Right.
want to see a trailer for it. I want to see if I want to go see
Absolutely.
it or not, you
Yeah.
know? But I don't need the whole story.
Right.
You know, most of these other movies, you feel like you've already seen the damn movie because they give you the beginning, the middle, and the end.
And the best scenes and the best jokes of the whole movie are all in the trailer.
And then they give you everything. They just give you everything. Here's Liam Neeson. There's the Hive. They can take control over anybody. They could even be in the Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens? We saw the whole freaking movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then all the good jokes.
They expected
pretty
it to
much.
be a surprise at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't show the ending of a movie or the entire movie in a trailer and expect it to hit.
yeah.
You know, you just can't do that. Toy Story, we haven't seen that one yet, but Toy Story, I highly doubt that they showed us everything in the trailer. You know, they always keep that. Disney
Yeah.
does a really decent job
Yeah.
with keeping things hidden, especially in like the Avengers, you know, trailers
Right.
and things like that.
They straight up lie to you in those trailers.
And I am okay with that.
They straight up lie.
I am okay with that. I am perfectly fine with you lying to me in the trailer as long as it's a good movie. Don't just show me a trailer for a good movie and then give me a terrible movie.
Right?
You know?
Remember the Justice League cut with all the cyborg scenes?
Mm-hmm.
There was like 10 cyborg scenes that were cut.
Yeah. I remember a lot of DC trailers that looked like they were going to be decent and then nothing.
I'm hearing rumors of another Green Lantern movie in the works.
The Green Lantern Corps movie, yeah.
I wonder if they'll hire Ryan Reynolds to do it again.
I don't know, but Chris Evans isn't done with the MCU,
That's true.
and I was thinking whenever I heard that, I was like, well, what if he reprises his role as Human Torch?
His Human Torch die? Because in the comics, Human Torch died. He's dead.
Mhm.
He's long dead.
But
But then they have these kids that are Let's Reed and Sue have these kids that are godlike.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, I don't know.
I'm just saying, because he's not done with the MCU. A lot of people are thinking that he's going to direct and do all this other stuff, which is cool. I'm fine with him directing, but that's just my call. Just like my call is Finn is the Skywalker and the Skywalker Rises.
Well,
or
I
the
just
Rise of
like
Skywalker.
the continuity. If you keep the continuity right for me, then I can, there's a lot I can enjoy about the movie. But if you mess up the continuity, right, it just blows it for me. I used to watch Doctor Who a lot, okay? And then a new showrunner took over, right? And then just took all the continuity that was there and threw it all out the window, right? For a whole new different set of rules and all that stuff for time traveling and everything like that. And I got so mad. And then Abrams did the same thing. He just, I don't like this continuity, I'm going to destroy it and make a new one. Fuck you.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I do. Star Trek. Yep, I know what you mean. But, so, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. We're trying to think of some other things to do on the channel. If you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. I think we're going to do, because I have a little theater in my house, I think we're going to do some reviews of older movies. Maybe even some B movies that didn't get released in the theaters. And B means bad nowadays, just so you know. We will not be reviewing any C movies. If you want to know what a C movie is, watch Atlantic Rim.
Oh man, yeah, the rip-off movies.
It's a C movie, and I call those crap movies. That's why it's a C movie.
Yes, wow. Yeah.
But just make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We might even do some giveaways for some stuff if we get enough subscribers and everything. I don't know, gift cards or something like that. We'll see what's going on. Movie tickets or something interesting.
Yep.
Till next time, we'll probably see Spider-Man. That's probably what we're going to do next time. And then I'll probably take my son to see Toy Story next week or something. So.
Nice. So remember, like and subscribe and keep an eye out for us. We'll see you soon.
Peace.